Hello students, as you know that we are discussing about the socially, economically and politically backward classes or groups, and among these we have already discussed about the scheduled caste and about the scheduled tribes, and today we are taking a next socially, economically, politically uh, discriminated and oppressed class, and that is women. As you know that Indian society is patriarchal, means where male person has given the more preference and importance in the families as well as in the society. Means Indian society or Indian families are mostly male dominant societies, where most of the decisions and most of the power is consist among the male persons of the families, and they are responsible for taking the major decisions, and they are oppressing and discriminating the women, either these are the family women or the other women of the societies. Women have not got the chance and opportunities for reading, writing, for acquiring or taking the knowledge of different subjects and different matters of the society, and this work or this problem is continuing for a long time period, means thousands of the years. From the ancient India to the modern time period, in Indian subcontinent, women are continuously being discriminated and continuously not getting the chance or opportunities to be knowledgeable and to be aware and to be active. In Indian societies and families, it is a common belief that women are only for household work. They are not for the outside works, or in some conservative families, women are not allowed to go outside of the walls of the house. They are only responsible and eligible for household works or kitchen works. Their limitations and their boundaries are concentrated up to their kitchen. The educational system and the other jobs, especially you are looking in your society, there's jobs like driving, selling, and forced armed forces jobs, and a large number of the communicable or some transporting jobs. These jobs are not suitable for women. Why is this? Because the male dominant society and males are not giving opportunities and chance and not giving the permission to their family women to do these works or these jobs. The girls and the women are continuously oppressing and being discriminating in the families as well as in the societies, and at the different workplaces or different public places. The public places may be like playgrounds. Obviously you can see that the boys are playing in the playing grounds, they are enjoying in the playgrounds, and in your streets of your neighbors, but girls are not looking enjoying with the cycling or uh, with the other toys and other games in your streets as well as in the public grounds. They are too much away from these public places. Sometimes they are going, from their homes to the school or to the market, but they have to join or they have to take the company of other females or sometimes any male member of her families. The girls are not allowed to go to the market or any public place alone, and especially before sunrising and after sunrising, the women and girls are totally restricted to go outside, because it assumed and it is acceptable that there may be the danger, and especially for any type of sexual harassment with these girls and women. So these discriminative activities and fears are continuously existing in the Indian society and in our families. So women and girls are continuously establishing or continuously maintaining in their old stage, and they are not taking and getting the opportunity as the boys are getting in their families and society. Many government programs has been launched by the central governments or state governments to promote the women and girls for their development, for their empowerment, and for their social, economic, and political development. But this is taking a long time period, because the promotion of the government and the opportunities provided by the government is not too much, and it is taking a long time period, and so many social organizations, women organizations, and women girls themselves are struggling for the equal rights and struggling for the equal opportunities in the different areas and job sectors. So this struggle for women rights and equality is continuing, and this is important that the male person of the Indian society and the Indian families must have to promote their family members, women family members, as well as the women and girls of other families also. They have to give the chance. They have to give some courage to these women to go forward and to achieve what they like.